Hi, I'm John from Just Rum. I've been looking forward to this for a little while now. Um, Today, we are going to be talking about and reviewing, um, I believe, the first ever commercially released to the United States um, and possibly abroad, the Indian rum um, called Camikara or Camikara, not sure. Um, but before we start with the review, if you like this review, which I think you are going to, please give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And thanks so much for the Patreons that I do have that help support this channel. Much appreciated. And remember, folks, it's just rum. Why do I have this bottle of Indri? Okay, it's because Indri is produced from the Piccadilly distillery, as is this Camikara. And they're both imported by Impex Beverages. Okay, so now I'll put this on the ground here and make a little bit of room. This is actually going to be a bottle opening neck pour, which I rarely, if ever, have done. Maybe once or twice I've done that in the 3 years I've had this channel. Why? It's because this is such an elegant presentation, okay, and such elegant labeling and just the things going on with this whole neck thing. I just want to get it on camera for posterity. So, Camikara or Camikara is an Indian rum, and this is going to be an interesting review. Oh, the kitties hear the sound of the plastic coming off. Hi, Henry. You want to make a little appearance? Come here. Come here, Henry. What a little boy. Oh, we're going to show King Henry. This is an appropriate... King Henry is getting very big. Can you say hi to everybody, Henry? What a good boy you are. What a good boy. He really is a good boy. Look at the size of King Henry right here. I mean, he he weighs like 13 or 14 pounds. He's only a little over a year old. Oh my God. Hi, Henry. You want to stay on my lap while we do a little show? All right. You want to play with the wrapper? That's fine. Okay, so we're going to break the seal here. I guess, right? Somehow. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there is a little... You know what? I'm going to actually cut that so I can kind of save it a little bit. This is really cool. You can tell there's a lot of pride involved with this release. All right. Interesting. Cream soda right off the nose. All right. There's a lot to tell about this bottle, and we're going to get into it. So in 2009, they filled with sugarcane. Okay. Sugarcane, they filled sugarcane rum. They filled 956 oak casks in 2009. Over 12 years, this is a 12-year-old sugarcane rum. Over the 12 years, there was a 94% angel share loss. You heard me right, folks. After 956 oak barrels, after 12 years, they only had 6% of the contents left, which is made into these batches that we have right here. And Camikara, and pardon me if I'm mispronouncing it wrong. I'm going to call it Camikara. Camikara. Translates in Indian to liquid gold. Okay. And again, they are saying this is the first Indian sugarcane rum on the market. I'm a little, and this is all natural presentation. Okay. So it's 12 years old, non-chill filtered, no added color, no added flavor, no added sweetener, 100% natural from ex-bourbon. So there's, to my understanding, there's no sherry in this whatsoever. And for some reason, even though they're touting this as the first Indian pure cane juice rum, this is labeled on the bottle here. I will show it to you as batch number 3 of 2022, which is when it was bottled. And this is bottle number 528 of 1200. So I don't know why they did different batches, why they describe that as such. But there you go. You can see the details there. And so really elaborate packaging here. I mean, it comes, this is gold fabric that's in there. Okay, very elaborate. Closes up and the bottle fits nicely in there. Beautiful presentation. They've put a lot of pride and effort into this. And it is bottled at 50% ABV. Okay, so not cask strength, but 50% is nothing to sneeze about. I'm not going to read their tasting notes because I kind of want to do this on my own. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah. I'm really excited to try this. I've never had this before. I've never sampled it. So this is a neck pour review, packaging opening, bottle opening. It retails in my area for a discounted price for $75, which I think is very reasonable, all things considered. All right, like I alluded to earlier on the nose, cream soda, root beer. It smells delicious. That cream soda and root beer. If you had a leather belt that you soaked overnight, a new leather belt that you soaked overnight in root beer and cream soda, that's what the nose is. Oh man, it's wow. Can you tell that I'm excited? It reminds me of going to a drive-in movie and having a cream soda or a root beer float. So there's some like creamy vanilla in there, some banana. Man, it smells so good. Not funky at all. Okay, I wasn't expecting. I didn't know what to expect, but it's not like a Jamaican funky thing or whatever. I'm describing it, I think, very realistically. All right, on the palate. I like it. So that sweetness, and I'm going to need another sip or two. Mm. This is really really nice. That sweetness transitions to a dryness. So that sweetness goes into a dry, and it's like all those flavors I described in the nose. That root beer, cream soda, root beer float, my leather belt, kind of funnels down onto the palate. Mm. And then dries out. But if I breathe through my nose now, I'm picking up on all those flavors right there. And again, this is a neck pour. I have no idea how it's going to evolve with oxidation, which we definitely will revisit this. Mm. Boy, this is nice. It's different. I don't think I've ever experienced anything like this. But by no means is it an odd duck, in my opinion. Um, as a rum, it's a little bit unfamiliar, but the flavor, the nose, the flavor sensations remind me of my childhood. Um, mm. On the nose now, maybe yeah, maybe a hint of dirty sock now. Again, not just that, but e- everything with a little bit of dirty sock in there. Hmm. I'm just going to try to dirty sock and salt, vanilla, honey, cream soda, root beer, vanilla. It's got a nice viscosity to it. Now finally I'm getting more of that familiar like traditional rum notes that are finally coming through. What you'd expect from not Jamaican rum, but more from like a Barbados rum, like Mount Gay. You're getting those rummy Mount Gay kind of, even Bacardi kind of thing coming through. On the nose now, Play-Doh. These notes that I'm talking about as we're going through, they're on top of everything I've described earlier. And I'm conscious of time here too. I don't want to go on too long here. Yeah, we're already at almost 15 minutes. Mm. It finishes dry, mouth puckering, not mouth watering, mouth puckering. Um, a a solid medium finish, but it's 50% ABV. But I want to say there's a softness to it. Okay, on the finish. Um, yeah, I would almost describe this as has an elegance to it, a sophistication. Mm. Mm. This is something that is to be savored, um, and enjoyed over time as a nice treat, I think. Um, Boy, this is something special here. Um, but I'm going to be conservative with my score because it is a neck pour. Score, neck pour. I can make a rhyme anytime. Initial thoughts is this is a B plus, A minus. Score wise, for a rum score, I'm going to go with a solid 88 for now. Um, but this could be a 90. This could be a 90. Um, mm. We're going to leave it at that. I will revisit this once I get some oxidation involved, and hopefully before the end of the year. But I want to, when I find that the time is right, yeah, we'll do it. So this shirt, right? This past weekend, I went to a beer fest, the Cape Cod Brew Fest, and there was many breweries there, and it rained out, so they had it inside. It was a little bit tight quarters, but this shirt was so cool. Yasuki, it's from the Brockton Brewery, the Brockton Beer Company, the Brockton Brewery in Massachusetts, and this beer comes in a can, and like a it's a dark brown ale stout porter kind of a thing. Um, the flavors, by looking at it, my mind was saying, okay, this is going to be a porter or a stout, but by drinking it, it had so much more going on than that. More than a brown ale, more than a port, more than a stout, kind of all those incorporated. And I guess this has become their flagship offering, and it's damn good. in case you're wondering about the Brockton Brewery or the Brockton Beer Company in Massachusetts, check it out. I recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed today's box opening neck pour of Camikara. I'll quit while I'm ahead on that. Yeah. If you like today's show, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. Hats off to you all, folks, and take care.